In the 6th century, this land became the capital of the powerful Chalukyas. These towering red cliffs were carved into magnificent cave temples straight from living rock. From here, kings ruled, battles were planned, and shaped the future of South India. Centuries have passed, empires have fallen, but the stone remembers. This is Badami. Welcome to the capital of the Chalukyas. Welcome to Badami. The Chalukyas were not just carving the stone, they were shaping vision. The grace of Nataraja, the stride of Trivikrama, majesty of Mahavishnu, and the stillness of Bahubali. They remind us that it's not just art. The grace, the posture, the power, and the stillness. It feels divine. For centuries, people have walked this path. In Cave 1, rock begins to dance. The cosmic dance of Nataraja captured in a single frame. 18 arms, 81 poses, an entire performance frozen in stone. Here, Shiva and Parvati merge into a single form, Ardhanarishwara. The right half is Shiva, joined by Nandi and sage Bringi. The left is Parvati standing with her attendant. They represent the ultimate unity of Shiva and Shakti. In this form, Shiva and Vishnu are united as Harihara. The left side shows Shiva with Nandi and Parvati, while the right shows Vishnu with Garuda and Lakshmi. A 1400-year-old message of peace and harmony. Shiva and Parvati watching from above, the Shaiva Dwarapala standing guard below. Holding this Trishul, this guardian has protected the sacred space for 1400 years. Carved into the ceiling, the Naga King, a striking guardian emerging from coiled serpents. Goddess Durga defeating the Mahishasura. Her spear strikes straight through to the ground, a brilliant example of Badami's detailed artistry. Every step reveals another detail. Notice the carved garlands on these Chalukyan pillars. They almost look suspended from the stone. Architecture and sculpture merging perfectly into one. The Shivalinga is carved from the living rock itself. Temple and deity created as one. The Nandi was added later. As we climb higher to the second cave, Badami unfolds layer by layer. On the cliff stands Malagitti Shivalaya, an early Chalukyan temple, and towering above the Giridurga fort built by Pulikeshi I. The second cave reveals its own unique character. Stepping inside, you enter a stunning space dedicated entirely to Lord Vishnu. Here, the story of Vamana unfolds. Appearing as a humble dwarf, he asks King Mahabali for just 3 steps of land. Once granted, he transforms into cosmic giant Trivikrama. 1 step for the earth, the second, the heavens. His raised leg marks that massive stride while Mahabali bows in total surrender. Beside him, Namuchi clings to the divine foot, a beautiful moment of devotion. And if you look closely, faint traces of ancient murals still remain. Every detail is mesmerizing. It almost feels like a little stone puzzle carved right into the pillar. Look up, and the stone ceiling becomes a canvas. Swastika patterns repeat in perfect symmetry, leading to the center, the intricate Matsya Chakra. Even from above, the cave never stops telling its story. Along the ceiling, we see the Samudra Mantana, the churning of cosmic ocean. Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara appear in perfect harmony, while Gajalakshmi symbolizes absolute grace. Finally, Vishnu rests in Anantashayana. And on the opposite side, the Varaha Avatara of Vishnu, gently lifting Bhudevi to restore the earth. Leaving the playful Ganas behind, we climb higher towards the undisputed masterpiece of Badami, Cave 3. Cave 3 is larger and more elaborate than the earlier caves. Garuda faces the Garbhagriha, eternally in service to Vishnu. Every panel is carved with remarkable precision. Here stands Vishnu as Vijaya Narasimha, victorious after defeating Hiranyakashipu. The ceiling unfolds above us in intricate detail. Brahma, Vishnu, and Yama emerge from layers of intricate detailing. Faint traces of color still linger, reminding us that these sculptures were once vibrant with paint. Here, architecture becomes devotion. Inside stands the Mahavaraha, massive and powerful, lifting Bhudevi with effortless grace, a true pinnacle of Chalukyan art. But the grandest vision here is Mahavishnu. He sits enthroned upon Adishesha. Notice his posture. He sits just like a powerful Chalukyan king from our history books. Below him, Garuda and Lakshmi complete the sacred scene, an image of cosmic order carved right into the stone. Three powerful forms of Vishnu come together in a single space. Varaha, the savior of the earth, Mahavishnu, seated in royal calm, and the standing Vishnu, steady and watchful. This pillar carries the Mangalesha inscription from 578 CE. All around, sculpted panels bring divine figures to life, graceful forms, balanced proportions, and calm faces. Here, devotion stands eternal. This is Cave 4, dedicated to the Jain tradition. This cave speaks softly through stillness. Adinatha, the first of the 24 Tirthankaras, a presence of stillness and meditation. Parshvanatha, the 23rd Tirthankara. Above him stands Dharanendra, the Naga king, while goddess Padmavati appears beside him. Bhagwan Bahubali stands in profound meditation, flanked by his sisters Brahmi and Sundari, a symbol of complete detachment. Inside the Garbhagriha sits 24th Tirthankara Mahavira, serene, timeless, in meditation. Beyond the sacred caves, the story of Badami continues. If the caves speak of devotion, the fort speaks of power. During the time of Pulikeshi I, Badami was shaped into a natural fortress. The hills became walls, the rocks became defense. Every turn and every narrow descent was designed to slow the enemy. These granaries were essential for the fort's survival. Through these narrow passages, soldiers, perhaps even kings, once walked. At the top of the fort stands the Upper Shivalaya, a quiet presence of devotion. Below lies Agastya Tirtha, still and timeless. Bhutanatha rests beside the water of Agastya Tirtha, a silent witness to time, a guardian of centuries, timeless and watchful. A quiet symbol of blessing, Gajalakshmi at the threshold, within silence. As the sun begins to descend, the entire landscape softens. Empires rose here, empires fell, but the art and devotion survived. This golden history of Badami is a timeless story carved in stone.